Yup. Alright, I have a lot of work on this thing to do still. I've done a lot of work. Look at my freaking hands. Cut myself again. Where'd it go? I seem to be pretty hard on myself when it comes to that damn grinder, but... Alright, so this used to be pretty coated in rust. I've got some down to bare metal, as you can see. Some rust off, but a little rust up again. I've got some work on that to do. Some work in there to do. I'm more or less done from that because I got other stuff I got to get done. But yeah, a little bit of work in there to do. And this is the area. Let's see, did I keep any of that stuff? I got some of that. There's a piece of it, but I cut all this crap out. And you'll see in a second how it looks. Let me press pause. And here's the other side. You can see that someone's done some brazing in the past. That's what I thought was perhaps Bondo from the other side. I ground all that down so there's no more nibs on the other side. I'm pretty happy about how this came out. I actually used a different... what's that thing? I used one of these to remove all the paint and junk and stuff. And it didn't dig into the metal, so I'll have to buy more of those. They're about 10 bucks a piece. So they're a little bit more expensive than the flapper discs I've been using. And there's the repair piece. I'm not sure what I'll do about that. Yeah. I'm likely to take my my grinder wheel and grind this stuff down. At least get it flatter. It's a hell of a hump there. That's why there's so much stuff there. I may remove this this bolt too. Some Bondo in there. Whoops, some Bondo in there. I can probably even this out pretty easily. The rest of it, there's a low spot there. There's a couple of Ripleys up in here. Some work in here that I have to overcome. But by no means is this a dumpster fire. Gotta get that out too. I'm gonna probably coat all this stuff with, I'll coat the backside here with etching fluid tonight and see what that does for me. And then call that a day. Well, fuck. Call it a day for tonight anyway. I did a little bit of work in here. I ground down that nipple that was there. There's another nipple there. Got some other work in there to do. So I've got my work cut out for me on this Fender at least. I may strip the other one tomorrow, but I may not get to it like I did here. So, yeah, I'll have to think about that. Yeah. Oh well. So, there she blows. Alright, so I've epoxy primed the inside of my Fender. When this dries, I will do the other side. And I did a crap-ass job on this. Look at that. Those are drips that I kind of smoothed out. You see a nice long one right there. There's the panel that I had, dug out right there. I also dumped a shit ton of epoxy primer down through that gap there so I could fill it. And, good lord, that's one hell of a drip. I'm not too awfully worried about the appearance of this epoxy primer because I'm frankly going to cover it in what do you call it, undercoating, under rubberized bullshit stuff. I may put another coat on this, but I mean that's already 2 coats. I don't know, we'll see. But I need to let me show you the other side here. I've got some stuff that some of the acid drip that I used went down through here, so I'll need to clear that off before I do any epoxy coating. and I'll need to do it quickly. Once I wipe this down with water to neutralize any acid that's left, I will immediately start to rust. So this epoxy primer is a good sealant and will absolutely stop any rust from forming. So any flash rust that hits, I'm not too concerned about. But there you go. And that is it for now. I need to do some practicing on my painting. I actually don't do bad work, but that looks like crap. Horrible.